Welcome back to CV's Creators Value. I'm your host, Francis, and today we're joined by a creator who effortlessly blends gaming, music, good music by the way, and creative content. Whether it's streaming, editing, or making original videos, Jason is doing it all. From gameplays to daily game support, music dailies, and even just random fun. His YouTube playlists and Twitch have something for everybody. You may know him from his channel at MeMirrorCard. It's where creativity basically meets music and entertainment. So now let's dive into his journey today and explore the creative world he has built. So Jason, thank you so much for allowing us to be with you today and gracing us with your presence. Thank you for being here with us, Jason.
Thank you for having me, Francis.
Well, we're definitely glad, and because I personally listen to some of the music and it's just lit. I love it. Well, first things first, your YouTube channel is basically a diverse mix of quite everything from gaming to music and even quirky content. Like somebody hire me and Raid Shadows Legend daily support. I'm curious, what's the story behind your YouTube username at MeMirrorCard? I'm very curious how it came about.
I was creative area 51 at one point in time, and when that wasn't sticky, I decided to do something closer to me, and I reflect on me being me, and something with a lasting presence, which would be like me in the mirror. And I like playing games, so I put the card in. So I reflect on me, my mirror card. Life might be a game. And that's where I was at the time that I made it. And I stuck with it. And today it's still a mirror card.
Right, it's quite unique. It's so unique. I find it really, it stands out. MeMirrorCard. And it's quite unique, just like your YouTube playlists, eh? They're bumper jumper, send help, catfish, and just a lot more. I've always been thinking, how do you come up with these themes, and how do you tie in the type of content that you create to the music as well, to these themes? We're curious because they're so unique.
Well, sometimes I try to be different, and other times I try to be the same. Like with Kim Kardashian's Hollywood, one of my favorite games that's no longer available. I use it to create catfish, one I based off making of myself, something to imitate in my life as an A-lister celebrity. I got the idea from watching My Life is Eva, a YouTube video where she was kind of giving insight on how to put yourself out there, become a bigger channel. Basically success tips, and I used that, and that's how I came up with that theme. Another theme I have there is send help. I created send help from an author, Todd Strasser. He wrote stories about being trapped in another person's body. The examples would be like a wrestler, movie stars, etc. The title always started with help. Bumper Jumper is more personal. For me, it was formed from mumble jumble, and the content comes from my imagination. I imagined and I created a world where this playlist can hold pieces of what is going here and here. For example, I have a video about the planet Pluto and my ideas of the heart. Part of Raid Shadow Legends, a love story, and some of these themes were inspired by others, teaching myself or doing what feels right.
Yeah. Sorry. Go on, because it caught my attention. You said teaching myself what feels right. Interesting. Feels right.
With the FILLS, I put an emphasis on feel for the feeling and the feeling.
Oh, like FILL, not FEEL.
With like as a pun. Like,
such play of words, eh?
Yeah, I tend to do that a lot. This might run into like another question you may have in the future, but I started to focus on Raid Shadow Legends, where I think God may have been involved, and my imagination, my imaginary storyline may have merged with reality, also just playing the game itself. And that alone was a playlist where I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. And it's going to be, right now, I'm at chapter three, and without effort, it may take 8 years to complete.
Oh, it's quite
Uh,
a while. So you have
I'll just
all these
leave it.
playlists, and themes, and you create them in such a way that it's like mirroring from the game or from a world where you would like to merge it with your reality. It's such a quite interesting mix. And now you mentioned Shadow Legends daily support, right? You being a content creator, streaming all these themes and these editing these videos, how do you balance your gaming and your music with your content? Because I've been listening to your stuff and they're pretty good. They're pretty cool. And I enjoyed those music, the digital love, digital romance. I actually love listening to them. How do you get to balance them? I'm quite curious.
So, with the power of AI, music is easier than ever to make before. I
Mm-hmm.
do make man-made songs also, but that takes a while. Most of these are old works that I had before my hard drive was stolen. With the daily music, I started to signal that AI has the power to destroy a man. Daily Support is a book that I'm writing using Raid Shadow Legends. It's sometimes connected, and I try to do it when I have the time. I recently did Beat by a Sheep, which is a song from Raid Shadow Legends gameplay about losing to a polymorph, which would be a sheep. And to balance it, I usually go with what's on my mind or what's happening around. So it's not too far and it's not overexerting or it's not a lot of work
Mm-hmm.
to create or be creative. Then I try to incorporate learning at the same time. So a part of that balance with learning things like techno, EDM, blues, jazz, and
Mm,
just keeping it strung or composed in a way that almost like a work of art in a sense,
right.
put
Mm.
it together and not just random songs.
Right. So you mentioned that because we now have AI, it's easier for you to balance them with your personal experiences as well. And with these formats, you are able to improvise depending on let's say your reality or your life story. You mentioned something that your digital hard drive was stolen.
Yes. Like
Was there
2019,
was there
right?
music in there?
Music for like I had a music studio. I had music productions from Logic Pro,
Uh-huh.
GarageBand, and it was about 2 or 3 years worth of work, maybe four. One night in Los Angeles, someone ran off with my book bag, and all my work is gone.
I'm sorry to hear that. We're also sorry to hear that. That would have been a treasure if that would you would have shared it to the world. We're sorry to hear that. Now you're saying digital support is a book that you are starting to make.
Well, it's from Raid Shadow Legends. So
Raid Shadow Legends, right?
basically, yes, basically what's happening is that I'm taking the characters and I line them up by factions, I line them up by days, I line them up by
Mm-hmm.
time of the day, whether it be AM or PM, and their affinities, which would be like colors. And the current chapter, they're going through Curse City. So it's Curse City, chapter 3, Curse City, and they have
Uh-huh.
to free a mythical character. Once he's freed, they're going to go
Uh-huh.
to the campaign mode, and they're at the last difficulty in campaign, and they have to clear it on a Wednesday, which is Drexstar, is the legendary and a mythical character from Curse City. Once that's done, then we're going to go to chapter 4, and
Ah.
it's almost the same thing. Basically, we have to complete all the campaigns up to 7, and
Mhm.
they're going by specific factions. And once that's done, the book is complete.
So now this is a series and it's a journey that you are following as well. Now I'm curious because this is something that it is going for a couple of several other works because it's a series, right? It's a book that will eventually finish after the character finishes the journey. My question would be something that you yourself about your series. What inspired you on this random fun content that you have? It's somebody hire me. I'm curious about what is somebody hire me and the humor in it.
Okay, so with that is that I love to laugh. I love comedy. I try
Mm,
to make fun or funny of everything. This somebody hired me started as a Discord server, Alice Pink. I think it was my first official server. The intention was to reward people for uploading businesses. I got a bunch of business cards and decided I'll make something else with it. That being prank calling and asking for a job. Definitely a reflection of my sense of humor, my journey. Oh, I can't do all these jobs at once. So it sounds like it's supposed to be a series, almost like
mhm.
daily support, but it's way shorter. It's shorts or sometimes videos of different occupations where people can work, not only people, but like persons. So like you'd be able to prank call Donald Trump and ask for a job, or Bill Gates, or Facebook. I did. Somebody hired me. Somebody fired me. Is anybody getting hired? Is anybody getting fired?
Oh my
There's no
god.
way that anyone is working in these conditions. Those are the ones I have set. Then I take the cards, the business cards that I have, and I just say if it's a doctor's office, I can call it doctor. If it's a dentist, I call it dentist. Construction
Mm.
site, I call it construction workers, the foremen, so on and so forth. I have a great time doing that.
You describing it to me, it's already making me laugh. I think
Stay tuned for the next episode.